China is building tidal power stations on the seabed to generate energy using the rise and fall of tides. Currently, only 3 countries in the world have mastered this technology. So, how much energy does tidal energy contain? How is it different from wind, solar and hydro energy? Welcome to World Hotspot, where you will be able to learn about projects, cooperation around the world and important information about China. I hope you can subscribe to me. Let us discover more interesting things around the world together. The Sun and Moon are both satellites of the Earth, and they influence the Earth through gravitational interactions. Among them, the Moon plays a dominant role in tidal phenomena. When a certain part of the Earth is facing the Moon, it is affected by greater gravity, and the sea water will expand outward, forming a high tide. When a certain part of the Earth faces away from the Moon, the gravitational force it receives is smaller and the centrifugal force is larger. Under the action of centrifugal force, the sea water will expand toward the place facing away from the Moon, which is a high tide. At present, ocean energy is the last energy field in the world to be touched, so people know less about it. According to calculations, the global ocean tidal energy reserves are about 2.7 billion kilowatts. If all of them can be converted into electrical energy, the annual power generation will be about 1.2 trillion degrees. Therefore, countries around the world have begun to devote themselves to the development of modern ocean energy. However, due to high development costs and technical limitations, the development of ocean energy has not been rapid. Before China, only 3 countries, Canada, France and South Korea, had mastered ocean energy development technology. Tidal power generation usually involves building a dam in a bay or estuary to separate it from the ocean to form a reservoir, and then installing a hydroelectric generator. Utilizing the difference in water level caused by the rise and fall of the tide, the seawater drives the turbine to rotate and generate electricity. However, it should be noted that the direction of tidal water flow is constantly changing, so there are 2 common types of tidal reservoirs. One is a one-way type that can only generate electricity during low tide, the other is a 2-way type that can generate electricity using the high and low tide periods of the tide. For example, China's Jiangxia Tidal Power Station is a 2-way tidal power station. The power station has a total installed capacity of 3,000 kilowatts and can continuously generate electricity for more than 14 hours, providing more than 10 million kilowatt-hours of electricity to the grid every year. So how does tidal power differ from wind, solar and hydropower? First of all, tidal power stations are relatively stable and reliable. It is not affected by natural factors such as environment, weather and hydrology, and is not limited by wet and dry periods, so the power generation is more stable throughout the year. In addition, because the tidal flow speed deep under the sea is relatively stable, this is also beneficial to ensuring the normal operation of the power grid. Secondly, tidal power generation does not require occupying large areas of land resources. Compared with our common wind and solar power generation, they require large tracts of land resources, and the construction of some hydropower stations even requires population migration. This will also have a certain impact on the local ecological environment. Tidal power stations can be installed directly on buoys or seabed at sea, making large-scale deployment easy. Finally, tidal power generation has a high comprehensive utilization rate. Tidal power stations can be used in conjunction with sea dams, beaches and tidal flats to achieve a variety of comprehensive uses such as aquaculture, water conservancy and transportation. This is especially true for coastal areas with large populations and limited land. Dear friends, this video ends here. What do you think of tidal power generation? Do you think it can be used on a large scale? Welcome to leave a message in the comment area to share your thoughts and feelings. If you like the content of this issue, please recommend it to your friends so that more people can see this video. Thank you everyone for watching and supporting. See you next time.